Yeah, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from. Yeah, tonight I'm going to solve past questions on Trig and coordinate geometry 2025 ABU past questions. And it is 103. I'm going to break it down for you. Somebody sent it to me that I should help him out. Yeah, so I want to use this period to do that. In favor, like and share, comment on it. I'll be very grateful. Please try and share this video. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, yeah, I'm going to solve a lot of past questions. At least we are going to solve at least 5 before I go to bed tonight. Please just like, comment, and share. I'll be very grateful. It's okay. Here tonight, we have a question. A student travels from A equals to open bracket minus 2,1 to B equals to open bracket 10,12. And the question says, find the following I, distance of the line, II, midpoint of the line. Please like and share. Thank you. So, so tonight, I'll look at this and this, then we move to consider more questions. Is that clear? When you come across questions like this, here we have distance, distance of the line. It's simple as ABC. Is that clear? At first, let's consider I. Let us write solution. Yeah. So if you can see what I am saying, when they are talking about distance, you don't need a prophet to tell you. Already, this is a point. Point A, point B. It means the student travel from, assuming this is point A, yeah, from this point to this point B. So they are trying to ask the distance between A and B. The student cover. That is what they are trying to ask. So since it has to do with what? This is point 1, point what? B. So what you need to is you have to go back to the distance formula. The distance formula is given as AB is equals to x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square, then square root. Can you see now? Are you following? So if you can see what I am saying, look at the board very well. If you can see what I am saying, at point A, we have 2, 1. Then at point B, we have 10, 12. Two of us. So if you agree with me, it means this is x1, this is x2. Y1 in coordinate geometry. Then this is x2, this is y2. Are you following? Do you understand what I'm trying to explain? Okay. So if you agree with me, you don't need a prophet to tell you. It means where our x1, where x1 equals to, here is minus 2, x2 is equals to what? 10. And y1 equals to 1. And y2 equals to what? 12. So to find the distance students travel from A to B is simple as ABC. So what we need to do, we have to substitute this into this formula. Is that clear? So if you can see what I am saying, here is our AB now be equals to square root of what is x2? x2 is 10. So 10 minus x1 is what? 2 minus open bracket minus 2 close bracket all in what? Square. Amen. Then plus y2 is 12. 12 minus y1 is 1 all in square. Amen. Can you see now? So you don't need a prophet to tell you. So here now be equals to square root of here we have minus times minus is going to give you plus, two of us. So here will be 10 plus 2 all in square, then plus here will be 12 minus 1 is 11 square. Can you see now? So this is equals to 12 square plus 11 square. So here is 12 square means 12 times 12. That is 12 times 12. So 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 1, 2. 2, right? 1, isn't it? So 4 plus this, we have 4, 1. The same thing applicable. 11 square means 11 times 11. Then it's going to give 1 times 1, 1 times 1, 1, 1, 1, plus 1, 2, 1. Can you see now? I have to break it down for you to understand. So if you can see what I am saying, here will be our AB is equals to square root of 12 square is 144 plus 121, right? So let's add them up. I'm breaking it down for the sake of mind. Is that clear? So if we add them up 121, here we are going to have 5, 6, 2. Do you agree with me? So here we are going to have 265. So what is the square root of 265? Somebody should help us. Let's find the square root of 265. Find the square root of 265. So either you leave it like this or somebody should help us out. If you are there with us. So the square root of 265 so that is a press your calculator and tell us. Okay, somebody should do that. Okay, so let's proceed further. So I think we're able to tackle I. So let's consider I midpoint of the line. So you people should press square root of 265. Okay, so let's proceed further to consider the other. Okay, all these questions are from ABU, Distance Learning Maths 103. Okay, yeah, let's consider midpoints. It means I. I want us to take note. You know, a midpoint formula, we have a lot of them. I'm going to break it down for you. Depends on how the question showcase. Is that clear? Take note. We have this x equals to x2 plus x1 all over 2, and y equals to y2 plus y1 all over what? 2. Can you see now? I want us to take note. Then we have another one talking about y minus y1 is equals to m open bracket x minus x1. Okay? Do you agree with me? Then we have another one again. Please take notes. It's very important. The other one is y equals to y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. Can you see now? So I'm going to break each of them one after the other. Is that clear? Now, look at the question. The question says a student travels from A equals minus 2, 1 to B 10, 12. They said find the midpoint of the line. Yeah. Since they are talking about the midpoint of the line, it means what we need to do here is we are going to, out of this formula, we are going to consider this. This is what we are going to consider. If you ask me how, yeah, you know that this n is the gradient. This n is the gradient. So supposing you were given less than 1, 2, that is when we can use this formula, because the coordinates are what? This is x, y. Do you agree with me? Please take notes of this type of questions. Then, the reason why we could not use this and this, these ones, x and y, we are talking about the coordinates. So supposing they said find the midpoint of the coordinates of the line, that is where we can make use of this and this. But here, we have been given the 2 points. Is that clear? Point A and B, which include the whole coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2. So This is the formula that we are going to use. Question? Do you have any question? Yes or no? No question. So, can you see now? So, as I was saying, I said we can only use this formula, this one. I said we have 3, 1, 2, 3, talking about the midpoint of the gradients. So, assuming the gradient was given and we are given only 1 point, we can make use of this formula. And supposing that we are talking about the midpoint of the coordinates, we can use this. But now, at this point, this question, it involves 2 points. And all the 2 points contain the entire coordinate, talking about x1, x2, y1, and y2. True or false? It's true. So the formula that we can use for this purpose is this. Do you understand? Do you have any question? Please drop it in the comment section. Okay. So if you don't have any question, let's proceed to consider. So it means here already using this formula, it shows that at the points we have our A is equals to -2, 1, where this is our x1, this is our y1. Then B is equals to 10 minus 12. This is our x2 and y2. True or false? So here we now write, let me just print this upside. Okay. So here we can now apply the formula. Amen. We can now apply the formula. I said I'm going to solve a lot of problems. Please, I want you to like and comment and share this video. Y. So what is our y2? Our y2 is 12. 12. What? And our y1 is 1 all over x2. X2 here is 10. Now what is our x1? X1 is -2. But mind you, we have minus. So minus, open bracket, minus. Then open bracket here, x minus x1 is what? -2. So -2. Close the bracket. So can you see now? So it means y minus 1 is equals to, amen, equals to 12 minus 1 is 11 all over 10 minus times minus is what? Is plus. Then 10 plus 2 is 12. Open bracket, x, so plus 2. Amen. Do you agree with me? So if you agree with me, let's have it here. So here will now be, let's cross multiply 12 times this. So it means we are going to have 12 open bracket y minus 1. Do you agree with me? And equals to 11 open bracket x plus 2. So you can now see that let us multiply out. If we multiply out, we are going to have 12 times y, 12y, 12 times -1 minus 12 equals to 11 times x. 11x, then 11 times 2 plus 22. So the line will now be either this one crosses the side, no, this one at the left will come and meet the one at the right hand side. So here will now be 11x minus this one crosses the side equal to minus 12y, then plus 22, then this minus 12 equals to the midpoint of the you can now see that here we are going to add up this 12y, this plus this is going to give us plus what? 34, right? 34 equals to 0. So this is a line in the comment section. No question? So it means we can proceed further to solve more questions. Okay. Anyway, let us proceed further to solve more questions. As simple as ABC. Yeah, it is simple. Okay. We have it's a find the equation of a straight line whose find the equation of a straight line. And I can claim this, right? I can claim it. Okay. Yeah. Let's proceed. And let us consider question. Find the equation of a straight line whose gradient is 3. Number question. Find the equation of a straight line whose gradient is 3, passing through the point, point P, open bracket, 2, 4, right? Okay. Yeah. So we'll look at this together. Amen. Amen. We'll look at this together. It's simple as ABC. Let's look at it together. Okay. So let's write solution. First, solution. Let's look at this question. The question says, find the equation of a straight line. Yeah, straight line, please. Let me clean here. Straight line whose gradient is 3, passing through the point P, open bracket, 2, 4. So now it means we are still going, we will still go back to what we have solved. Is that clear? Since it has to do with the straight line. So I want to write out the 3 formulas we just used. Now, which one we can use this particular question. Look at it. One of the formula is y minus y1 is equals to m open bracket x minus x1. This is one of the formula. Then the other one is x equals to x2 plus x1 all over 2, comma, y equals to y2 plus y1 all over 2. This is one of the formulas. Then the other one is y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. Can you see now? This is one of the formulas. So now you don't need a prophet to tell you. That is why I always say life of mathematics is always beautiful with Mr. OSI. Okay, yeah, it is very beautiful. Okay, so now if you can see what I am saying on the board, open your eyes and look at the board very well. Amen. Open your eyes and look at the board very well. Okay, if you can see what I am saying now, I have here 3 formulas for this particular list. So I want to ask you, which one are we going to use? As simple as ABC. We have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. And the question says, find the equation of a straight line. Talking about the equation of a straight line. Whose gradient is 3. Passing through the point P, open bracket 2, comma, 4. So you can see that we cannot use this one, 2 of us. Why? Because the point was given only one point. That is 2, comma, 4. 2 of us. Likewise, we cannot use this. Why? Because already we have our x and y here. So if, assume we want to find the coordinates, the point, that is where we can use this. Is that clear? But here, look at this one. This one, this is the one we are going to use. Why? Because the gradient, which is the m, is given as what? 3. Then the point is only what? 1 point. So here we are going to write, this is what we are going to write here. So we know that where at point what? 2, comma, 4. It means our x1 is equals to 2 and y1 is equals to 4. 2 of us. So our y minus 4 equals to, then our gradient, our m is equals to, given as what? 3. So y minus 4 is equals to what? 3, open bracket, x minus 2. Are you see now? So y minus 4 equals, we use 3 to multiply the bracket, 3x minus 6. So if this left hand side coming to meet the right hand side, this is what we are supposed to have. Amen. Here we are going to have 3x minus 6. This crosses, here will be plus, then here will now be minus, which is equals to 0. So it means 3x minus y minus 6 plus 4 minus 2 equals to 0. This is the straight line. This is the equation of a straight line. So this is where you are supposed to stop. Any question on this? If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Thank you. Yeah. Before we move further to consider more examples, do you have any question? No question? Okay, it's all right. If there's no question, let's proceed. Let us proceed further to solve more questions sent to me. Okay, here we have another question. have another question. They said the equation of a cycle. Okay. The equation of a cycle is given by. Okay. I can clean everything here. And we now move further to. Okay. Hope you are following. Please, I want you to share, like, comment. Okay. Yeah. One of the questions says the equation of the cycle is given by the equation of a cycle is given by x squared plus y squared, x squared plus y squared, then plus 2x minus 5y minus 15 equals to 0. And they said calculate the center and the radius of the cycle. Full stop. They said calculate the center and the radius of the cycle. Amen. Yeah. Amen. Okay, so now I want to look at it. Look at the question. The question says the equation of a cycle is given by x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 5y minus 15 equals to 0. The question says calculate the center and the radius of the cycle. It's simple as ABC. I'll break it down for you to understand. Is that clear? Please, I want you to like, comment, and share. I will be very grateful. Don't just watch. Is that clear? Do me a favor. Those of you that are here, are you following? Okay. Yeah. Let's do it together. Amen. Let us write solution. Then, let's write the question. The equation of a cycle. This is x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 5y minus 15 is equals to what? 0. Before we begin to solve or make progress, I want us to take notes. They said we should find the center and what? The radius, two of us. So now let us have a rough diagram. Let us assume that this is a cycle. The center is always negative. This is the center, this is our arrow, and this is point x, comma y. Yeah. So it means you are asked to find G and F. Although here is always negative, the center. Then they said find the radius. It means for us to obtain the radius of this, we are going to use this formula. R equals to G squared plus F squared minus C all in square. Is that clear? So far, so good. So how can we obtain the center and also the radius of the cycle? What we need to do is we should go back to the general equation of a cycle. The general equation of a cycle is of this form, that is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to what? 0. Amen? Can you see now? Look at the board very well. Can you see this? Okay. So if you can see this, we have to equate this equation. Okay, since let's turn this one to capital letter, x squared, y squared, here too is capital letter. Okay. So it means what you need to do, how to obtain g and f. We have to equate this general equation of a formula, general equation of a cycle to this. So it means let's write this equation. So here we are now going to have x squared, we are going to have y squared, we have 2x, then we have minus 5y, we have minus 15 equals to 0. So when you look at it, this and this, if equate, will go, this and this will go, amen? Then here we have 2gx equals to 2x, amen? And here we have 2fy equals to minus 5y. Then our c is equals to minus what? 15. It means we are able to obtain this. So now, how can we obtain the center? Is for us to divide through by what? 2x. Amen? Do you agree with me? Are you following? Hope you are following, alright? Okay. Since you are following, it's okay. So now what we need to do here is when you have 2gx equals to 2x, if you want to obtain g, you divide through by 2x. So our g will now be 2x all over 2x. So g is equals to what? 1. But note that the center is always negative. So here is negative g. So if you want to obtain g, it means you multiply 2 by the negative. Here we are going to have minus 1. Then the same thing applicable to this. So here we are going to write 2fy equals to minus 5y. So as you can see now, you divide 2 by 2y, you are going to have f equals to minus 5y all over 2y. So this and this will go. Amen? Okay? So our f is equals to minus 5 all over 2, but the center f is negative. So here is minus. So when you multiply 2 by minus, our f is going to give us 5 all over what? 2. Can you see now? So now you don't need a prophet to tell you how to obtain the radius. It means we are able to obtain G, C, and C, where our C is equals to minus what? 15. So the radius will now be equals to square root, amen, of what is our G? G is minus 1, but G here is squared, right? Then plus, what is our F? Our F here is plus 5 all over, then here is squared. Then, what is our C? C is minus 15 here, but already we have minus 15. Can you see now? This is how to obtain the radius. So here we are going to have r equals to the square root of, this is 1, plus here is 25 all over 4, then plus what? Plus 15. Amen? Do you agree with me? Plus 15. So let's go for the LCM. And I clean here. Let's look for the LCM. Okay. So the LCM will now be the LCM will now be 4, right? So our radius arrow will now be equals to, let's make it 4. So here will come down. So 4, we have invisible 1 here. So 4 to 1, 4 times 1 is 4. And what we have here? We have here plus, right? So plus 4 to 4, 1 times 25, 25. Then plus 4 divided 1, 4 times 15 is what? Is 60, right? 60. Do you agree with me? Any question? Do you agree with me? You agree with me, right? Because 15 times 60. So far, so good. So it means our radius now be square root of, let us add this. This one we're going to give us what? 29. 29 plus 60, excuse me, 989. So here will be 89 all over 4. Yeah. So what is the square root of 89? Huh? Square root of 89. No answer? So either you leave it like this, go and find the square root of 89, but I know very well that I want you to work, not everything. This, you can do this, is that clear? You can even do the square root of this, 4, true or false. So I want you to go and consider this, or you leave it like this. Any question, please, ask your question. Do you have any question? Yes or no? No question? No question. There's no question. You don't have any question. Ask your question. I want you to ask your question so that we can progress. No question? So you are telling me that we can proceed to solve another question. It's okay. So let's proceed. Let us proceed. he said convert, I can clean this. Convert the following convert the following into radian, that is I is 56 degree, II is 435 degree. Is that clear? So let's look at it together. Let's look at it together. So if you want to convert the following into degree into radian, since they are already in degree, so what you need is nothing but our I, 56 degree is equals to pi all over what? 180 times 56 degree. That's, you've converted it to what? Radian. So you don't need the prophet to tell you this and this cancel 90 degree. This will give us what? That is 2 to 5, 2 carry 1, 8, right? Okay, so this is equals to pi all over 90 times 28. 2 can still come to give us 45, right? 2 to this, 1, 4, 3 of us. Can 2 come? So it means we can leave it this way. 30 pi all over 45 times 14. Yeah, we can leave it this way, no problem. But if you want to say 14 pi all over this is no problem. Then our I 43435 is equals to pi all over 180 times degree. This is degree times 435. So I want you to do this, either use your calculator to do everything. So at the end of the day, any answer you get, that is all. As long as you know how to multiply. Is that clear? So any question? Do you have any question? Excuse me. Yeah, we still have more questions. We still have more questions. He said, one of the questions says, find the principal values of sine y. Find the principal values of sine y equals to 1 all over root 2 of let's look at it together. Our sine y is given as 1 all over root 2. So if I were you, whenever you come across an answer of this form, this is in sort, right? The denominator in sort form. So this is not the final answer. What you need to do, you rationalize the denominator. That is, it means 1 all over square root of 2 times square root of 2 all over square root of 2. Then this is going to give us square root of 2 all over what? 2. You see now. So the principal values of this now be our sine y is equals to 1 all over. I know some of you want to go ahead and begin to press your calculator and take the sine inverse, so that your y will now be this thing. Okay, yeah. If you can see what I am saying, we can approach this thing in this form. If it means our here we are going to have sine 2 all over 2. So it means our y will now be equals to sine inverse of root 2 all over, root 2 all over 2. So now you take, consider the sine inverse of this. So anything you get. Any question? Anything you get. So let's move further to consider another question. Another question. Let's consider find the center and radius of a cycle. Another question. Find the center and radius of a cycle. A cycle is x squared. Okay, x squared plus y squared, amen, plus 3x minus 8y. Is that clear? And 15, I think the previous one is okay. It's the same approach. It's the same approach we'll use here. We are going to use the same approach solving this. Side to be point what? S comma what? Y. Amen. You agree with me? Let's recall the general equation of the cycle. That is a squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So when we equate it, our x squared plus y squared plus 3x minus 8y minus 15 equals what? 0, right? So this and this, this and this, then this and this. It means 2gx is equals to 3x, and 2fy equals to minus 8y, and our c is equals to minus what? 15, right? Okay, let's obtain g. Our g will now be divided through by 2x, 3x all over 2x. It means g is equals to 3 all over 2. But the center, g is negative, so here will be minus. And the same thing applicable to obtain f. It means when we divide through by 2y, we are going to have f equals to minus 8y all over 2y. Then our f is equals to minus 4, right? But here the center f is negative, so minus times minus will become plus. So here will be plus 4, while our c is equals to minus 15. So it means they said find the center and the radius. The center is g comma what? F. Now which is equals to minus 3 all over 2, amen, comma 4. Can you see now? This is the center. Although the previous one I did not do it in this form, yeah. But you can do it. Go back there, you can do it. Put it in this form. This is the center. Then the radius is, I told you, what we need is this formula. Square root of g squared plus f squared minus c. So this implies that our r is equals to what is our g. Our g is minus 3 all over 2 raised to power, then plus our f is 4 all in square, then minus c open bracket minus 15, right? So here is equals to r equals to, amen. Here will be what? Plus 9 all over 4, then plus 16 plus minus times minus 5, right? So far so good. Let's the LCM is the same way 4, right? So here would now be 9 plus 68, right? 64, sorry, 64 plus 60, go. Am I right? Then all over what? So you have this. Here we're going to give you 64, 60 is 4, 1, 2. Then plus 9 or 13 carry 1 to this 3. True or false? So you can now see that this is equals to 1, 3, 3. True or false? Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. I'm very grateful for your time, for watching me and listening to me on this platform. May God bless you and grant you wisdom. Please, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful bed rest. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye.